Hey guys, it's Arta Crystal McCoy, and in today's video, we are going to be testing out these babies. And these are the Masterstouch Fine Tip Acrylic Paint Markers. That's a mouthful. By Hobby Lobby. This is like the Hobby Lobby brand of like acrylic markers, and this is their 48 set, like I said. And today I'm gonna be doing a little bit of a test on them, see if they're worth your money or if they're not worth your money. So we're gonna do a test on them, just test the juiciness out, test the tips out, everything about them. And then I'm gonna be doing a little art piece with it at the end of the video. And so if you continue watching, you could see how that piece came out as well. And yeah, let's get into this video. Before I blab on, if you could like the video, if you could subscribe, but only if you want to. I'm not gonna force anyone. But yeah, let's get into this video, guys. Let's test these Masterstouch Fine Tip Acrylic Paint Markers. Let's go, guys. So I am going to be using this mixed media Masterstouch Fine Art Studio paper, and I use this with a lot of like my acrylic markers. It's nice for mixed media, and the book is very heavy, paper is very strong, so this is the little testing paper we're going to be using. And first of all, what I'm going to do is I want to do like I said, a few tests with you guys just to see how these markers are, and then I am gonna sacrifice one of the markers because I want to see how long it lasts. So I have to pick what color I like the least, or the color that I don't think I'm going to use very often, and I am going to sacrifice it to the YouTube, you guys watching. So yeah, let's get into this. And so the first test that I wanted to try out is I want to see how similar the color of the marker is based on the marker, like the little like example. So I am going to be using this one. The thing is, they don't have names. They don't have names on the markers. They just kind of have like the number. They had the names on the packaging, but I threw the packaging away because it was just like a plastic. I'll put the picture up here. It was just like a plastic cutout. So these didn't really come with the case at all. But yeah, I'm gonna test the nib here and show you guys the color here. Sorry, I couldn't talk for a little bit. I'll zoom you guys in real fast. Alright, so let's see the color, how it comes out, see if it's similar to the actual paint color on the marker. I think that's pretty similar, guys. Like, look at this. I'm gonna bring it up here. Oh yeah, let's see if it focus, camera focus. See? Yeah, okay, so I'm gonna give that probably a 4.5 out of 10 for the color accuracy on the marker. The tip too, it's look, it's like the fine tip, like a brush tip. Feels pretty sturdy on my finger. Let's see if it gets messed up like doing that. Stays pretty solid in the terms of the like the tip. It didn't really move or anything. It didn't get messed up, so that's good. And the paint feels really good as well. It's really good quality. That first coat on here actually did really well. You could build these up too. So like, say you wanted to make you didn't want it so opaque, you could color over the top of that. So yeah, that's real good. I am gonna smell it actually. I'm gonna turn you guys over. It's gonna be strange. You're gonna be like, why is she doing this? Alright, so let's see what it smells like, guys. Doesn't really smell like anything. No, doesn't really have a smell. So that's good if you are very sensitive with the smells on markers. It doesn't have a smell, guys. It's time to talk about price. So you do get 48 markers per set, and the price comes out to $27, almost $28 for the set of 48, which brings the marker to about 58 cents per marker. So the price is very good for what you get on these markers. So the color selection on these markers is quite vast. They have many different colors, different greens, purples, blues, oranges, yellows. They really have a good color selection, so that is like amazing. Markers are great as well because you don't have to shake them or start them. They don't have a shaker ball inside, so you just open the cap and they're ready to go. You don't have to try to start them or anything like that. See, you could just go straight onto your paper, and that's nice. That's one thing about like the acrylic paint markers I've used in the past. I don't like to start them. I know everyone's gonna be like, but when you have a big set of markers, it's hard to go through all of them and have to start all of them before you start your art piece. Now I want to test the dry time with you guys. So I am gonna get my phone here and get my clock out, and we are going to see how long these markers take to dry once they are on the paper. I grab my calculator, guys. I'm gonna calculate it through there. All right, so I'll get my stopwatch ready over here. I am gonna start drawing first, then I'll start the watch. So let's see how long it takes for the marker to dry. Ooh, that one's already losing its juiciness, guys. That's not good. So we can't use that one for the test. So all right, so I'm gonna start it now, and let's see how long it takes for the marker to dry. I know a lot of people like the fast drying markers, like for acrylic, and acrylic are really good at that. I'm not putting a fan or anything on this. I want to see how long it takes to dry, like in its natural state, without anyone, using a fan or whatever, just so you could see how your flow goes whenever you're doing it. So let's test that out. It's dry. It's dry. Look, didn't even get on my hands. So it took about 18 seconds to dry, which is really quick. That's really quick drying. So that is nice when you're in your flow state and you want to go over. You don't have to worry about smearing your acrylic markers all over, because I tend to do that when I'm drawing. I'm very clumsy sometimes, but yeah, that's a good indicator that the marker will dry fast. All right, so now I am gonna sacrifice a marker. I'm thinking this gray one right here, G202. I don't think I'm going to use this one a lot for some reason, so I am going to sacrifice this marker. So we're going to see how long it takes for the marker to run out. So let's test this out, guys. I am just going to keep going over this until do as many coats as I can. So here's the first coat here. Right, do another. Let's just see how long. You know what, let's try to fill this page actually. Let's see, this one's new. I haven't used it at all, so we're testing the juiciness. Let's just see how much of this page we could fill without it drying out on us. That'd be a better example. Let's see, I'm gonna speed you guys up too so you don't have to watch the whole thing. This marker did fabulous on the juiciness test. Look at all that. And look, the tip, it's still held together and everything. It's not falling apart. And it is still juicy, the marker. After all those marks I've made, it's still going. So I am going to give it about an 8.5 for the juiciness test. They're real good, like I said. And look at the nib here. It's still, everything's put together. It's a little bit wonky, but it's still coming out pretty good. So that is awesome. These markers are gonna last you a long time. Now it is time for the art piece. I am gonna use these markers, give you a little bit more of my thoughts on them as I'm using them. I am gonna be drawing a Furby. So if you had one when you're little, I used to have one, and I don't know, I just decided to draw a Furby, a colorful one. So yeah, let's get into this drawing and I will let you know more of my thoughts on these markers. This is the sketch that I got done that I'm gonna be testing these markers on. You could see it's a Furby. So when I was little, I used to have a Furby. It was kind of creepy. I'll have to go into the story about it. But yeah, this is the drawing I'm going to be using the Masterstouch markers on. I am also using this mixed media sketchbook by Masterstouch as well. You could see there. So yeah, this is the paper I'm going to be using. This is the sketch here. And these are all the markers. So let's get going, guys. So far, I got the ears done, and I started doing a pink highlight inside, and then I got some of the mouth done as well on my Furby. I'm gonna start the eyes now, so we're gonna go through the whole me drawing the eyes, and yeah, this is just how it's coming out so far. Let me know in the comments what you guys think of this piece so far. Having a lot of fun with it. These markers are really good for the price they are, and for you to be able to get them at Hobby Lobby. They're really good so far, and I'm having a lot of fun using these. So I am done with the Furby. So the first theme that I went with was like the vintage Taco Bell style from like the 90s. My husband recommended me to do those colors, so I decided to do that. So I have the purples, the pinks, and all the blues. I love how it came out. I'm so excited. It reminds me so much of my old Furby, but I wish that my old Furby could have been like a color like this. So the next step to do is the background. So let's get going on that. Alrighty guys, so this is the first coat on the black. I'm gonna do another coat as well. It's late, I'm in my pajamas, just ignore me, but this is how it's coming out. It's kind of dark right now too, sorry. It's late at night. I will show you tomorrow how it's coming out though with the second coat. You can see there's a little bit of like these like lines and stuff. Maybe we could cover that up with the second coat. Maybe even the third coat, I'm not sure. Look into my eyes. Alright guys, this is after the second coat. It's getting a little bit more full. Alrighty guys, so the piece is done. This is my Furby from outer space. This is how it came out with the markers. I had a lot of fun with them. and I am definitely gonna recommend them to anyone who wants to purchase them. They have a great color selection and the flow is really good when you're using them, so I highly recommend them. Thank you guys for watching this video. I have another little surprise I'm gonna do to this piece after, so just continue watching my shorts if you want to see how it comes out with the last little like ending to it that I'm gonna add. And thank you again for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video.